What's up, YouTube? We are here at Horseshoe, Baltimore on a Saturday night. We bought $40 and we're gonna try to run it up. Give you an update in a second. Okay, guys, so on days that we don't come with enough for a poker buy-in, what I like to do is put our little money into the machine and play Baccarat. The reason we play Baccarat is because of the table games we have a choice to play. This is said to have the best odds, and I've come to realize it does. So what we'll try to do is turn our 40 into 100, maybe 200, and then go play poker. Alright guys, so on days like this, when we come with short money, go to that machine, we like to turn it into 100, cash out, and then go to the high limit. So we're gonna go to the high limit room and try to spin this bitch up. You'll see. So we're walking in with one black chip. Okay guys, at this point, like I said, usually we go play poker. But on this particular night, I peeked my head in the poker room and every game was playing especially deep. So we decided we need a few more extra dollars as a buy-in. So that's what we go do. We play a little more Baccarat. And we walk out with several. Let's go. And as you guys know, this is a poker channel. So anytime we playing Baccarat, that's just for some sad money, some little sad hustle, you know. We use that for our buy-ins over here in the poker room. You did. Of the 700 that we won in Baccarat, we're going to use 300 as our first bullet in poker. Let's go. Alright guys, so the craziest hand just happened. I couldn't record it because my phone was on the charger. So Phil, super action player, local favorite, he blind raised to 30. He told me to blind raise to 60. I obliged and do it. And the whole time I got red queens. I wake up with pocket queens. So it's still blind raised to 60. Someone in the field jams for 300. Phil to my right calls the 300. I jam over the top for 600. We're all in three ways, and we hold. We table our hands. Phil has fucking, king 8. Right, other dude had ace queen, and the board came out jack higher and rag. Crazy hand. And now we finally get to the poker. So Mr. Action Jackson from the previous hand raises to 40, and we just flat call in middle position with pocket 10s. We could re-raise his ass knowing he's doing this light, but we decide to have mercy. Everyone folds. We go heads up to a flop. He checks, and then I take it down with the $80 flop bet. And just a few hands later, we're on the button. We straddle to 15, and we get the same black pocket 10s. Now, +1 calls 15, and Mr. Action Jackson raises to 40 once again. 40?
Yes, sir. Oh. 3 players.
Now, I think this is an obvious mistake on my part. You can call sometimes, but definitely not 2 hands in a row, given the situation. We end up giving +1 a price, and I think pocket 10s is just a little too good to play like we're set mining all the time. But fuck it now. I mean, that's how we played it at the time, so there you go. Now, at this point, I think we have an obvious call. +1, I put him on mostly ace king, ace high. He could have a high pair, but probably not. I think he would bet bigger with that. Mr. Action Jackson, on the other hand, he could have anything. He could have a 4 for real, but we got a call. Turn is a jack. +1 now checks, which confirms my suspicions. And now the cutoff bet's $100. It isn't great given the overcard to our pair, and he could literally have anything, even a 4 still. But I think this is mostly a blank, so I think we should call. There's no draws, river blanks out, and now our pre-flop mistake is even more pronounced because we lose the showdown to jack 4. And I realize I'm stupid. Okay, now this is a fun one. We get pocket jacks now in middle position, and I'm doing the raising this time. I make it 55, and only Mr. Action Jackson to my right calls. Damn, man, we really going at it, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, heads up. You know better than I do.
60. He beats me in the pot, so he obviously has nothing. And would you look at that? We turn a set O jacks. Ooh, I love that cereal. Set O jacks. Yes, sir. 80.
Now look, we could bet bigger hoping he has a king, but we already established we think he has nothing because he's calling so fast. So we bet small hoping if he has a king he would raise, or bet small hoping he would call anyways. River, 9 of spades, he checks. Yes, queen 10 gets there, spades get there. If he has either of those, whoop-de-fucking-do. Take my money because I'm gonna bet.
Your first act.
And for my next trick, I present y'all the dealer crying like a Karen about me recording.
Can you lay your phone down on the rail, please?
Yeah, I will. I just want to give anything away, Mike.
Juan, can you lay your phone on the rail, please?
I will. Go ahead.
Can you lay your phone on the rail, please?
Stop checking out the odds.
Like you're doing it right.
Bruh, like who the hell cares? Oh, crybaby ass. Look, I'm sure the dealer of this hand is going to see this. I hope you see this. Anybody from Horseshoe, I'm going to be recording. Apparently, he thought I was going to be recording him. I don't know why he would think that. I just wanted to get the natural progression of this hand. And I couldn't get that. I got it in pieces, so here y'all go. The hand starts with somebody raising a 15. I 3-bet to 50. And local favorite Gilligan on the button raises to 100. He like 100 years old, so I just flat the 100. We go heads up to a flop of queen 7-5, all hearts. A wonderful flop.
I check.
100.
Now, we could raise. We're about $1,000 deep, but I don't want to have to get it in against aces or kings, so we just called the 100. The turn is the 3 of spades. Obviously, no help. We check, and he actually bets $16. Now, with a $16 turn bet, it's hard to make of what it means, but given the turn bet sizing, I probably would start my bluff here. I didn't because I was still thrown off by the dealer telling me to put my phone down. So I just called the 16. Now the river is mostly a brick, 6 of spades. It puts a one-liner to a 4, which I don't think is relevant. Given the turn action, I gotta come blow it up. 300. And he snap folds. Yes, sir. Obviously, we're bluffing with the nut blocker, trying to get him to fold pocket 9s, pocket 10s, as well as get him off a chop with ace kings of his own. We ask him after the session, and he tells us he had pocket 9s.
Bro, I'm gonna call the fort.
Come on, bro.
Dude, no.
All right, y'all, we just getting home. It's morning time. It's light outside. We end up cashing out a little over $2,100. I'm tired of shit. Y'all could do the math on that shit, but we're gonna start uploading a lot more. You feel me? And no more crying. Horseshoe dealer, stop that shit for real.